Hey, what's up, Prophetic Weekly? I want you to know I personally think this is probably going to be one of the greatest shows broadcasts we've ever had. Why? Because not really for sure, but as I just kind of glanced over the 5 words that I'm going to share, I got really excited about it because I know what God is building and then the power and the strength from the people that I'm sharing is also really good. You know, you get a lot of prophetic words from a lot of people, but what I try to bring to you every week is people that have a very strong prophetic gift or prophetic edge, and also people that have a lot of character and integrity. There's a lot of people that share a lot of good words out there that are pretty accurate. The thing is, their character may not be there. And just as something I really believe in is character, and morality is a really big thing to me. Okay? All right, let's jump into this. We're going to talk about the first word. It is by Mr. Johnny Enlow. Love Mr. Johnny and all that he is doing. It's a really lengthy word. I'm going to kind of just hit the highlights of it. But part of the word was about lions, eagles, and rainbows. And Mr. Johnny was talking about the time he had with the Lord, and he was talking about eagles, how eagles, some of this is prophetic and some of this was natural, that eagles were really about to start multiplying. And it's so funny that he shared that because recently I had a prophetic word and I said, you are going to start seeing eagles in places you've never seen before. In fact, naturally, it will be documented. Did you know that my wife and I are still in the process of building her dream home? And when we were starting the process, there was an eagle. The first day we started the process, there was an eagle in the top of a tree right in the middle of our land. Prophetic promise. And then some people in the neighborhood came by and said, we have never, ever seen an eagle in this city, in this region, ever. And one is sitting on your property. This was naturally talking. So Mr. Johnny talked about that. It was really good. And also he talked about there's going to be a doubling in 5783 of eagles. And I know like in our church, the prophetic voices is going off the chart. I mean, we have so many prophetic words that come forth because we have so many prophetic voices, and we've created a hub. It's happening all over America and the nation of the world. The prophetic is going off. The eagles are coming. That's why I got excited. And then Mr. Johnny started talking about lions. Now, lions a lot of times represent apostolic. Okay, a lot of times eagles represent the prophetic. But he was talking about lions and the strength of the lion and the power of lions and how you're going to hear the voice and the roar of all these different lions coming in. And so you already know what this means. This means the apostolic and the prophetic coming together to be the strong part that God is going to build. That's what the word says. It says that the church is built with Jesus Christ being the head, the chief cornerstone. Prophetic words given by prophets and the words being taught by the apostles, establish and build. And then another word he went on to say, which was very interesting, was about rainbows, double rainbows. He said it's not a common thing, but you're going to start seeing them. It was just like this week on social media, I saw multiple people post the double rainbows. I saw a few more double rainbows. And honestly, I can never remember seeing probably more than 2 in my whole life. And I've seen multiple double rainbows. And it was talking about a double on the promises that God has for you. You need to get ready for what God is about to do. These things that Johnny Enlow has prophesied, I can tell you, I have naturally seen them already manifest in my life. And I probably had over the last year, I probably had about 4 people that I know that are apostolic prophetic voices say they've seen eagles in places that they've never seen them before. And they're places that God is moving in a strong and a powerful way. Next word is by Christy Johnston. This is the wife of Nate Johnston. Very, very powerful prophetic voice. She says that the year, that this is the year of strength, the days of strength. She said, I heard the Lord say over this Hebrew year, 5783, that I am restoring your strength in the days to come. Where you have felt tired, weary, burnt out by just immense loss, disappointment, setbacks, betrayals, attacks, and delays, this year will be a sign to you that I am with you. Has anybody had any disappointment, any setback, any betrayals? Did you know we had a third of our church leave in a 2-week period? A third of our church left in a 2-week period. But it's okay. I had prophetic voices tell me that it was going to happen, and they said who would leave. It's okay. I still love them. It's good. You have to stay focused on God and God's prophetic word. Focus on who's still with you. Okay? I know you've been hurt. I know you've been betrayed, attacked. You've experienced delays. But this word right here is encouragement to you to keep going. Christy goes on to say, you are going to find my strength carrying you in the days to come, lifting you as you have never felt it before. Just as I was with Moses, I will be with you. Guys, it's been a hard season for a lot of people, a lot of disappointment, a lot of loss, a lot of setback. Listen, God is with you. You are going to be okay. 5783 is a year of repayment. It's a year of restoration. It's a year of the Lord putting his strength upon you, exploding into what you're called to do. Don't get tired and weary now. Next word is by my dear friend, the Apostle LeStrange. He said, God is about to shift you from believing for it to walking in it. Now, I'll tell you what I absolutely love about this word. As the Lord told me in prayer last week, if you can believe it, you can receive it. And I got a video on YouTube about this and Facebook about this. You can go watch it. But a lot of people aren't believing, therefore they're not receiving. And I got that. And then Apostle Ryan has the exact same word. In fact, I think we released these words on about the same day. Confirmation of 2 or 3 voices. You better listen. God is about to shift you from believing for it to walking in it. You are literally about to walk in the things he's called you to do. Get ready. Oh, now we're going to get into a word by Lana Vawser. Long-awaited change is what she titled this. She said, this morning I had a vision and I saw change around many of God's people's feet. What I noticed about the change is they were long and they were heavy weights that they were dragging around like the ball and chain. It was very heavy. She said, instantly I knew that their change represented areas of struggle on multiple levels. Physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental. They were being afflicted. Great affliction upon God's people. And she just felt that the Lord was really saying, that there's this weight that a lot of people have been carrying around for a long time. And a lot of people just been refused to move because of it. And she just felt like that the Lord was saying to some people, it's just like these chains, these weights are getting heavier and heavier and heavier instead of breaking. But then she said instantly, she saw this and she felt this in her spirit, that long-weighted chains transform to long-awaited change. Say that again. Long-weighted chains transformed to long awaited change. And this is the season. Well, hang on, let's go back up. Let's go back up to Christy Johnston's word for a second. Intense loss, disappointment, setbacks, betrayals, delays. Sounds like some long-awaited change. But then Nate Johnston has a word. It said, why did you stop moving forward? Why did you stop writing? Why did you stop singing? Why did you stop building? Why did you stop moving forward? Maybe it was those long-awaited change, the disappointment, the loss, the betrayal, all that stuff. Okay? But remember what Apostle Ryan said. You know, you were believing for it. Now you're about to move into it. Nate Johnston goes on to write as he was praying. You know, he said, I just felt like I see people that have stopped building. And he wrote, this is from the Lord. You must keep going. You must keep moving forward. You have to advance. Now is the time. Now is the season. Today I was reading some different things from some different people. And a lot of different people were sharing words like, the door's open. The enemy's been defeated. Like, basically, it's go time. When I went into prayer the last few days, I felt no hindrance. I felt no restrictions. It's just like open heaven. Let's go. Time to move forward. The only thing a lot of people are really battling right now is their mind. Let your mind be clear. Let your mind be free, and you keep moving forward for the things of the Lord. My dear friends, I'm telling you, by the Spirit of the Lord, this is a very, very important broadcast. Why? The Lions and the Eagles. Johnny Enlow said twice the amount of eagles are going to be reproduced in 5783. The Lions are coming. The Lions are arising. A lot of people say 5783 means that the camels are coming. Okay? Got to understand that. Finances are going to be there to fund the ministries that we need in this day and age. Okay? So, I hope this video helped you today. I want to pray for you. Go to the website, jojodawson.net. Go to the contact button. Hit that button. Send me a prayer request. Don't send me a book. Okay? Send me a paragraph or less. And I will call your name out before the Lord. And I will pray for you. Love you guys.